Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving deep into Cardano and everything happening around ADA right now. And this breakdown is purely for educational and informational purposes, not financial advice. So always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Cardano was recently trading around 29 cents, marking an impressive 11% gain in 24 hours as Bitcoin reclaimed the $67,500 level and major altcoins like Ethereum, XRP, and Solana pushed toward key technical zones, helping lift the broader crypto market cap to approximately $2.33 trillion, up about 5% in a single day. ADA's daily trading volume expanded alongside price, a classic signal that buyers are stepping in with stronger conviction, and bulls now appear ready to challenge supply pressure around the crucial 30-cent psychological and technical barrier. This recent upside extends Cardano's weekly recovery, especially notable after the severe downtrend that followed the October 10, 2025 crypto crash, when ADA dropped from near 88 to around 63 cents and later plunged toward 24 cents during the broader February sell-off. Since then, ADA has shown resilience, supported by improving derivatives data. According to CoinGlass, the OI-weighted funding rate flipped positive to 0.0045%, indicating that long traders are paying shorts, a sign that market participants are increasingly positioning for upside. Historically, positive funding flips have often aligned with short-term gains for ADA. Additionally, the long-to-short ratio sits above 1 at 1.09, suggesting more traders are betting on upward continuation rather than downside pressure. Technically, ADA reclaimed its 9-day simple moving average near 0.266, signaling fading bearish momentum, while the MACD indicator is converging toward the neutral zone, hinting that downside pressure may be weakening. Momentum oscillators have turned constructive, and the RSI has climbed above 50 after bouncing from oversold territory, reducing selling intensity and opening the door for potential continuation higher. On-chain data from Santiment reveals that wallets holding between 100,000 and 100 million ADA accumulated more than 819 million tokens over 6 months, worth over $213 million, despite a 71% price decline. Such accumulation by whales and sharks often signals late-stage bear market positioning, where strong hands absorb supply from weaker participants. If macro conditions stabilize and broader crypto sentiment improves, this supply absorption can create the foundation for a meaningful recovery phase. However, ADA still faces structural resistance. Since peaking at 101 cents in August 2025, the asset has formed lower highs and lower lows, trading below its 20 and 50-day EMAs for months, with the 50 EMA acting as a supply wall near 42 cents earlier this year. Some traders are cautious about the possibility of a dead cat bounce, a temporary recovery following a prolonged decline that traps late buyers before another drop. Over the past 30 days, ADA had fallen more than 22%, making skepticism understandable. Still, ADA recently climbed from 2546 to 271, outperforming parts of the broader market. Much of its beta movement remains correlated with Bitcoin's strength. If BTC sustains above $65,000, ADA's recovery probabilities statistically improve. Current price action around 26.9 cents shows slight pullback from intraday highs, but volume remains elevated near $413 million, which is constructive if price holds above the 26 support. The 28.030 range remains a decisive pivot zone. Reclaiming and holding above it could invalidate short-term bearish structures, while failure may lead to a retest of 22 or even 20 in extended weakness. Open interest, however, remains subdued around $431 to $440 million, below the $500 million mark that previously accompanied stronger bullish momentum, reflecting cautious derivatives positioning amid broader market fear. Data from CoinGecko shows the crypto market has lost nearly $2 trillion since October's sell-off, contributing to a fear-dominant sentiment backdrop. Despite volatility, ecosystem development continues. Cardano's native smart contract language, Plutus, released version 1.58.0 as part of preparations for the intra-era hard fork to protocol version 11, officially confirmed as the Van Rossum hard fork after strong DREP support. Node version 10.6.2 has been deployed to strengthen stability and networking, with 10.7.0 targeted as the mainnet hard fork candidate, supporting improvements in Plutus performance, ledger consistency, and node-level security without altering transaction structure. These upgrades reflect ongoing infrastructure maturity, which can strengthen long-term fundamentals if adoption trends continue, particularly in DeFi and potential ETF-related traction. Looking ahead, ADA faces resistance at 30.01 and 32.5, with broader upside targets around 34 cents and 57 cents if momentum accelerates. A daily close above 30.01 cents could open the path toward 32.5 weekly resistance, while rejection there may lead to consolidation within the descending channel. A confirmed break above the long-standing downtrend line would mark a potential short-term structural shift, whereas losing support could extend downside pressure. Currently, RSI around 53 suggests mild bullish bias without overheating conditions, leaving room for further gains if buying pressure persists. While ADA recently slipped out of the top 10 by market cap, it has outperformed several top 20 peers over the past week and could reclaim position if recovery sustains. Overall, Cardano stands at a technically and fundamentally pivotal zone. Improving funding rates, whale accumulation, stabilizing momentum indicators, and active protocol development provide constructive signals, yet resistance overhead, declining open interest, and macro uncertainty demand caution. As always, markets remain volatile, risk management is essential, and no outcome is guaranteed. But the coming sessions around the 30 cents level may prove decisive for ADA's short-term trajectory. If you found this detailed breakdown helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more in-depth crypto market updates.